Food security is perhaps Africa's most serious challenge. Although close to 2 out of every 3 Africans work in the agriculture sector, the continent is still challenged with feeding its growing population. Agriculture productivity in Africa has grown less than 1% per year over the past 10 years, far below the more than 4% growth per year achieved by high-income countries, or nearly 3% achieved in Latin America and the Caribbean. The African Union and its implementing agency, the NEPAD Planning and Coordinating Agency, NPCA, are mobilizing stakeholders to turn the tides of development in the agriculture sector.
There has been a monumental change around Africa in the way of doing business and supporting development. And there's also been a monumental change on the African side in terms of their understanding the capacity to lead and to own the agenda and enlist support where support is due.
To solve Africa's agricultural productivity challenge, African leaders have joined together to increase both the amount and quality of food produced on the continent.
The leadership of Africa, I think, can really say this is a success story for us. It is country-driven, it is multi-stakeholder, pushed forward.
To accomplish this, a partnership of African institutions and other stakeholders from civil society, the public and private sectors, and development partners collaborated to develop clear and robust tools and mechanisms to encourage and support countries and regional economic communities to identify and address constraints to agricultural growth and poverty reduction. One of these mechanisms is a technical peer review mechanism that draws on African knowledge and expertise to improve planning and implementation of agricultural programs. The framework that was created is called the Comprehensive Africa Agricultural Development Program, or Caadp. Under Caadp, the African Union Commission encourages every country in Africa to take stock of their agricultural sectors and to take steps to scale up and improve the effectiveness of programs serving the sector. The program offers political, technical, and financial support for countries and regions to undertake this process. Over 30 countries are going through this process with the support of Caadp, and more countries intend to follow this year.
C'est d'abord cette dynamique impulsive que le processus Caadp a amené, à travailler ensemble. Deuxièmement, le processus Caadp a changé la façon de réfléchir.
With the help of Caadp, governments as well as regional economic communities have been able to develop short, medium and long-term solutions to the development of the agriculture sectors.
On peut dire qu'à cette étape, le Caadp est une réussite au Togo. Et la plus grande réussite, c'est que ce programme a permis de sortir l'agriculture togolaise de son isolement.
Togo recently launched the National Agricultural and Food Security Investment Program, also known as PNISA, which was developed as a consequence of being one of the first countries to complete the Caadp process. PNISA illustrates how Caadp helped to strengthen and harmonize the planning process for agricultural programs at the national level. One of the results of this was a more effective program to help farmers receive the necessary supplies to increase productivity and build networks to get their products to market.
Sans Camille ne quoi loi de Caracaraca, il peut me générer namio, ou you watch our machine about Fiamala, to my the Capetrodala, Galidobo or Manemi.
To support the funding of such a critical development tool, the Caadp Multi-Donor Trust Fund was established at the World Bank in 2008 with funding from 6 donors. It finances much of the support that Caadp provides to countries and regions, and the Trust Fund also helps to build the capacity of the African institutions such as the African Union Commission, NPCA, and regional economic commissions that have key roles in Caadp implementation. With help from international donors, African countries can mobilize new resources around Caadp-supported plans to invest in agriculture-led growth, a critical step to attaining food security and poverty alleviation.
With Caadp, we have the first example in history that an agenda, a way of doing business that's been entirely developed in Africa is being adopted by other parts of the world. That's the first time. And I think that is the first signal and the first proof that Caadp is something that is worth holding on to, that is worth nurturing, and is worth supporting.